G'day viewers, it's Peter from my Bonza channel, and today I've got a bit of a rant or whinge about the who's really to blame for the milk prices in South Australia. Now I know the media and everyone else putting the blame on the supermarkets all the time, saying that the supermarkets control what the farmers get for their prices, and that's not really true. I've been in the milk game for 23 years. As a milk vendor, and 10 years after that I've been actually working in a supermarket, and so I've got just about over 30 years experience about how milk is sold and stuff. And I can tell you for a fact that in the supermarket people are always complaining to me after there's been a news thing on milk prices, how that we're not helping the farmers because we're giving the home brand products too many facings, and that's not fair. We're not giving the other milk enough facings. Well, the real reason isn't because I don't believe Coles is making more money on that milk than they are on the normal branded milk, like say Pure or Dairy Farmers milk. I think the reverse is true. They have their home brand milk because the opposition has the home brand milk and they have to compete in the market. And so they sell that milk at the best price possible. Now, the reason we have so many facings is because we sell so much of the milk. If we had less facings, as it is, with all those facings, I'm filling the milk 2 to 3 times a day. If I had half the facings, I'd be filling it 6 times a day. And I'm not allocated that amount of time. Whereas the other milk lines, all in the same fridge, I'm only filling them once or twice a day. So the sales aren't there. If the sales were there, they would be getting more faces. If you want us to sell more of those milk, then you need to buy more of that milk to boost the sales, and therefore they would get the facings. But people don't. People, they're all, as much as they feel sorry for the farmers, they're all finding it very hard. And they buy the cheapest milk possible. It doesn't matter if they come in the store or if they do online shopping. Home brand milk sales are at the top of the ladder. Okay, so if you want the farmer to get a better deal, don't buy the home brand milk. Now, who's really to blame? People say that Coles, Woolworths control the milk prices. That's not true. What happens is every couple of years, the major supermarkets, they vie for a contract with the 2 major processors. That's either National Dairies or used to be Parmalat. So I think they've been bought out by a French company now. Yeah, neither of the milk company in South Australia, owned by South Australians anymore. Farmers Union is, I think, now a Chinese company, and I'm pretty sure that Dairy Farmers is a French company. But it doesn't really matter. So every couple of years, the contract comes up for grabs. So both companies, Woolworths, Coles, approach the processors and say, okay, what's the best price you can give me? Now, each of the 2 processors are worried about what the other guy's going to quote. So they give them these ridiculous prices just to get the business. So of course, once they've got the business, they turn around and say, shit, we're not going to be making any money at these prices. So what do? They screw the farmers. So they're the real culprits. If they couldn't really afford to process the milk at that price, they shouldn't be offering the major supermarkets those prices. But they do, and then they screw the farmers. But the real blame goes to the government. Because in July 2000, the then Liberal government deregulated the milk prices. And they did this because both of the supermarkets were always on their back continuously, ever since I was in the milk game before the deregulation, about 5-10 years beforehand. And I know they were always pushing the government to deregulate the milk prices because they said once they did that, the prices would come down. And after a while, the government capitulated. They deregulated the milk prices, and yes, the prices did go down, but who is suffering? It's the poor farmers. So you can't rely on customers to do the right thing. You know, they've been trying that for ages. People go for the cheapest milk because they want to save money. You can't blame them for that. You can't trust the major supermarkets because they've got to please their shareholders. They're in it to make money. So they're not going to do the right thing. You can't blame the processors because they can't go to each other and say, look, let's not go below this price because that's collusion and that's illegal. So they can't do that. So each one's scared of the other one and they quote these unrealistic prices and then they have to do something to make their business viable. So you can't rely on them. So the way I see it, the easiest solution is for the government to fix the mess themselves. They caused it by deregulating the milk farm gate prices. So what they should do now, they should step back in and re-regulate the farm gate price. So they should sit back and say, okay, what do the farmers need to make to become not only viable, they need to be a bit better than viable because it's a lot of hard work to be a farmer. They take a lot of risks. So you can't just be paid like your normal 9-to-5 worker. They need to make more than that to cover for when times of drought, feeds go up and all that sort of stuff. So they've got to work out a decent farm gate price that will make the farmer viable. And then they've got to regulate that price. And that price, say every couple of years, they can look at it because of inflation or whatever, and they can readjust it. But no matter what, the farmers will be paid that price for their milk. So that price is guaranteed. Once that's out of the way, then it's up to the processors and up to the supermarkets to work out what's the best deal they can get. And it's up to them. Unfortunately, customers though, the drawback for this is that milk prices are going to go up. There's no two ways about it. We've been paying too low for milk for too long. But if you really want to help the farmers, you tell your local MP, tell them they have to re-regulate the milk industry. Give the farmers a guaranteed milk price, and you'll see that within no time at all, everyone will be happy except for the supermarkets. And that's too bad. What are you going to do? That's life. They've had it too good for too long. Oh, well, that's my little rant, guys. So that's it for now. That's Peter from My Bonzi channel. I hope this video was of some use to you. If it was, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And once you've done that, hit the bell. And just after the bell, click the all button so you get notified of future videos. Okay, guys. Hope to see you again next time. Peter, My Bonzi channel, sign off. Catch you later. Ciao.